All right, here is an example of a finished spray project that Shannon Hacker has done, and it's laying on top of the project that I am going to do for you. So on this project, I have already sprayed the sky, and I will pull the copy out of the project that I'm about to do, which is this. So let's get started. This has already been cartooned by Grace-Ann Miles. And the fact of the matter is that it does not have to be cartooned on the surface. All I did was put little ticks in colored chalk for the high points and low points so that I had a guide for where to spray the sky. Beyond that, all of the cartooning is on the bogus paper. And what I'm going to do is I am going to tear these bogus layers up one at a time, starting with the lowest mountain to the next mountain up, and to the next mountain up, and finally to this little mountain back here. And I'll be laying batting down as I go to spray the clouds, spray around the clouds. This is the last description I'm going to do until the end. I'll fast forward most of the process so that you can see it done. And then if I need to give you any closing remarks at the end, I will. But most of the time when I'm working on this, it's going to either be laborious paper tearing, or it is going to be the compressor running in the same room with me, which you don't want to hear. All right. So here I'm just taping down the edges and tearing along the lines. By tearing the paper, it's more organic rather than cutting. If this needs to be something that is cleaner and sharper, you can go ahead and cut or tape edges. I'm spraying the gray on that is in this lower mountain. And the blue. Tearing up the next layer. Notice my respirator. I was very responsible about using my respirator and putting it in the plastic bag between so that the cartridges didn't get used up. Now I'm laying down the batting for the clouds. weighting it down with stones. Spraying the blue on that layer, spraying a little bit of a darker blue at the top. More clouds. More mountain. While I'm applying this batting, I'm shredding it into the shapes that I want it to be in. And we just keep reusing batting until it's, in little chunks that are no longer useful. It's not that expensive, but we do try to recycle it as much as possible. Last little layer of clouds. And all of the mask spray is done at this point. Now I just have a little bit of blue wisp to do up above, and there's some clouds coming up behind that last mountain. So I'm laying down the batting for that. And at this point you're going to see that my spray gun has started to drip because it's not happy. Oh, and I'm also doing a little bit of adjustment on that one mountain right there. So I've just taken a piece of my torn away paper so that I can do that adjustment. Anyway, my spray gun is starting to drip because it's just hasn't been cleaned out enough. So I have to go back and police some little spots in the sky. A couple of refinements. And there you have it. Here's the artwork again. All right. And I have finished it. Thusly. And I did it probably in about 6 hours. So, and that was going back and forth and doing other things, like, for instance, grading your projects. So, I've given you as much information as I can on spray technique, and I hope it's been helpful. I'm so sorry that you all missed out on this project. And I just want to tell you all that you have been an awesome class, dealing with everything that we've had to deal with the COVID-19, and I really have enjoyed working with you. All right, be well.